Good morning, Margo. It's Friday, April 23rd. And I wanted to be the first and probably only person to wish you a Happy World Book Day / Canada Book Day. Now, in honor of World Book Day, I wanted to share with you some of my favorite books. And they're not in any order, because I can't put things in order. Number one, of course, Harry Potter. Now, I can't choose my favorite book because I feel like choosing your favorite Harry Potter book is like choosing your favorite child. So I'm just going to go with I love all of them equally. Another one of my favorite books is The Princess Diaries by Meg Cabot. This is probably one of the first girly books I ever read and probably the only one I still love. Another favorite of mine and a little bit more intelligent than The Princess Diaries is The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. I love Mark Twain. I love books about the South. And I just love this. I had to read it for summer reading and everybody hated it because it was like this big, but I loved it. Now, one of my favorite books as a kid was Chrysanthemum by Kevin Hanks. Hanks? It's like Hank but spelled with an E. Anyway, if you couldn't tell by the name of my rat, Sheila Ray the Brave, he's one of my favorite authors when I was little and I particularly like this book. And of course, like any other nerd fighter, Paper Towns is one of my favorite books of all time. And I know you can tell it's one of your favorite books, but you can pick it up and start from anywhere and just read forever because I literally read from this book every night. I think I've read this book at least 7 times. My other favorite John Green book is Looking for Alaska, which is kind of ironic because I can't find it right now. Another one of my favorite books when I was a kid was Holes by Louis Satcher. There's just something about that book. I read it the first time when I was in 3rd grade, and I think I read it every single year from then on up until the 6th grade. It was one of my favorite books. One of my favorite book series, which not a lot of people know, is the Sloppy First series. I don't know what the official series name is. I've only read the first 3 of them because I'm a bad reader. But I loved these. They were hilariously realistic and I could relate to them so much. So it's Sloppy First by Sloppy First by Megan McCafferty. I'm really bad at pronouncing names if you couldn't tell. Really good. Another book I love but can't find is Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe by Fannie Flagg. This is also one of my favorite books. I've noticed I said that for like every single book so far. It's because they're all my favorites. Both of us. Hi, Carrie's here now. Hi! She came to talk about her favorite books too. But before she talks, I was talking about a book and then she called me and then I waited and I installed a Nancy Drew game. Anyway, another one of my favorite books is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. She hated it. She hated it.
I hate The Great Gatsby.
Anyway, I love The Great Gatsby. I had to read it for English, and I was really, really nerdily excited to read it. It's really creepy because there's eyes on the book, and you can see your hair. It's really scary looking. I loved it. It was probably one of my favorite books I've ever read in my high school career. Okay, Carrie, you go.
Okay, so, very unheard of book, but I love it. It's called Before, After, and Somebody in Between. It's awesome, and I love it.
It's about problems.
Well, it's about problems, but like good problems, like the not cheesy type. To Kill a Mockingbird.
One of our favorite books. I was going to mention this one, but she brought it over.
So good. Midsummer Night's Dream.
This is another one of my books. This is another one of the books. She stole all my books. What's another one of my books? Oh, this is one of me and Carrie's.
No!
Don't
lift it.
Books.
Don't lift it.
The official SAT guide. She brought Fried Green Tomatoes. This is the book I was talking about. It took me like 3 takes to say the name of it.
Okay, well.
Okay, Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe by Fannie Flagg. Hilarious, adorable, one of the best books I've ever read. It's amazing. Read this book. Sorry.
Oh, and this best for last.
Best for last.
Nancy Drew Handbook. Skills, tips, and life lessons from everyone's favorite girl detective. Okay.
Anyway, happy World Book Day, like I said.
Happy World Book Day.
I'm going to be the only person to wish you that besides Carrie because she didn't know.
I don't know. You just said bring a whole bunch of your favorite books over, so I grabbed my Nancy and left.
Surprise! It's World Book Day!
Yay!
And I'll see you on Sunday. Okay, I'm off the camera now.